Today I'm showing you exactly step by step what to put in your first order from The Ordinary. I mean, have you been to their website? It's really confusing. That's coming up next. Welcome back, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Today we're talking about The Ordinary and how to get started and put your first order in. I mean, what do you order to begin with from The Ordinary? And if you've been to their website, it's really confusing. It's not like we're used to seeing. So I'm going to be walking you through some tips today, step by step, on what to put into your first order, how to place it, and I'm going to be giving you a great ninja tip that will make it even easier. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. We've all heard so much about The Ordinary and what a fabulous skin company it is at such amazing prices, and all of that is true. But if you've ever been to The Ordinary website, it's so confusing. It's much different than Ulta and Sephora and takes a little bit of study to be able to navigate it. The Ordinary is actually a subsidiary of a larger company called Deciem. Deciem owned several companies, and The Ordinary is one of them. In my mind, The Ordinary was really the first skincare company that democratized skincare. And what I mean by that is that it was the first company to come out and really put their product line at a very affordable, reasonable place. For so long, in my opinion, skincare has been wildly overpriced with lots of extraordinary claims and probably a little bit oversold. The Ordinary changed that and brought very effective, affordable, active ingredients that really can make a difference to your skin at very affordable prices to the mass market. So hooray for The Ordinary. That was the whole concept behind the company. Unfortunately, the gentleman who founded Deciem and The Ordinary has passed away. I'm not sure who's really running the company now, but I do know that The Ordinary pretty much has stayed intact as a very affordable, effective skincare line. One of the hottest topics about The Ordinary is how very affordable their product line is. And let me give you a little bit of a comparison to illustrate that. I was talking to the marketing director of a competing company, as you do. They have a skincare line with products similar to The Ordinary. We were discussing the product line and whether I wanted to show it on my channel or not, and I brought up the fact that it's tough for me to really promote a higher priced product that is almost the same as The Ordinary because of the great disparity in price point. What that marketing director said to me, and I won't name the company, is that he says, I know, I get it. What he shared with me is that it costs them more to manufacture a bottle of serum than The Ordinary is selling that same serum at retail. So that's the difference in the pricing. Because Deciem is such a huge company, they have enormous manufacturing capabilities. Smaller companies simply can't compete with that volume, hence the price difference. Does that mean that I would only buy from The Ordinary? No, absolutely not. I think that there are a lot of skincare formulations out there at a little higher price point because they have to be able to stay in business, that are really good and really worth it. However, that being said, The Ordinary does offer some fantastic products that I think just can't be beat. And we're going to be talking about some of those products today. Let's go ahead now and hop onto the Ordinary website and take a look at how different this website is from most of the websites that we order our beauty products from. The first place that you'll probably land is on the Deciem website. This is the parent company to The Ordinary. As you can see over on the upper left, the little tagline for Deciem is the Abnormal Beauty Company, which I think is very, very appropriate. Up along the top, you'll see that there are several companies that are highlighted up there, and The Ordinary is just one of them. Go ahead and click on The Ordinary, and that's going to bring us over to the Ordinary site. And you can see once you get to the Ordinary site, it's very, very plain. There's no fancy pictures, there's no fancy claims, there's nothing really to tell you where to go and what to do. I think it's very, very Scandinavian in its clean lines. As you scroll down, you'll see that there are some informational pages, the About page, the frequently asked questions, foundation guide, regimen guide. Those are all great informational pages, and if you have the time, go ahead and look through them. Underneath that, you'll see just a listings of actives: antioxidants, cleansers, colors, direct acids, hair care, hydrators and oils, more molecules, peptides, retinoid sets, sun care, and vitamin C. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I know whether I want an antioxidant or a hydrator or a molecule or a peptide? I get it. What has to happen over time is when you really go to the Ordinary website, knowing what it is that you need. In other words, an exfoliator or a hydrator or a peptide, you'll be able then to narrow down what you're looking for and pretty much find the right product for your needs. Let's go ahead and click on one of my favorite products from the Ordinary, and that's the AHA BHA Peeling Solution. And you can see nothing fancy comes up. It looks almost very clinical. The company does tell us what that product is. It has some information about the pH, whether it has water in it, alcohol, oil-free, silicone-free, those types of good information when you're really interested in good, clean skincare. Underneath, there's a little bit of a description about the product and what they call contraindications. And what a contraindication is, when you see that, is that's a warning. This is how you don't want to use it, or this is what you don't want to use it with. So pay attention to that. If you're new to skincare, there might be some good information in there for your particular skin. This AHA BHA Peeling Solution is what I use to exfoliate my skin. If you're familiar with my videos and you're aware of the Fab 4, which is the name of the beginning skincare routine that I really recommend, that's washing your face, exfoliating your face, moisturizing your face, and protecting your face. 4 ingredients to get started on a very effective anti-aging skincare routine. We can get the cleanser and the moisturizer from CeraVe. What we need is an exfoliator. So coming over to the Ordinary website and taking a look at what they have under the exfoliators is a good place to start. I use this AHA BHA Peeling Solution for my skin to exfoliate. My skin is not sensitive. I swear I was a Laredo street dog in my last life because nothing gets to me. I don't have sensitive skin. I don't have a sensitive stomach. I never get sick. My immune system's amazing. I mean, I can use battery acid probably on my face to exfoliate it and be just fine. So I'm fine with the AHA BHA Peeling Solution. If you have sensitive skin, this is not going to be a good choice for you. You're going to want to go back to other products that the Ordinary offers. So let's go ahead and go back over to the direct acids and look at the other choices. The ones I'm seeing that really make sense for exfoliating for a beginning skincare routine, if you have sensitive skin, is going to be the lactic acid. And we can see that there's a lactic acid 5% and also a lactic acid 10%. What that tells you is that you can start with the 5%, a more gentler solution, and move up to the 10% as you get more comfortable. So let's go ahead and click on that lactic acid 5% and see what the Ordinary has to say about that. Right at the very top, it says a mild lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. That means this is a very mild peeling solution and probably a good place to start if you're just starting a skincare routine and your skin is more on the sensitive side. As we scroll down, we can see what the ingredients are in this particular product and also the contraindications. It says lactic acid should not be used on sensitive, peeling, or compromised skin. So if you have super sensitive skin, you may want to do just a spot test on this particular formulation to see if it's going to work for you. But as far as exfoliating goes, this is one of the milder acids. So I think you can see how different it is to order products from the Ordinary than it is from the Ulta website or the Sephora website. There's a lot less flash, a lot fewer pictures, and it just is much more clinical looking. Can be a little bit confusing. If you have a few minutes and you're interested in learning more about the Ordinary product line, I would suggest that you go over to the website and start clicking through each one of those categories, from the acids to the peptides to the molecules, all the way down, so that you can familiarize yourself with what types of products are categorized in each one of those listings on the website. It will help you understand a little bit more what's available to you as you move forward in your skincare routine. Let's go ahead and start talking about the products that I would use today if I was just starting my skincare routine. Now keep in mind, my skin is different than yours. You're going to have to make choices based on your skin and the sensitivity of your skin. And I've already said that my skin is not sensitive. Just for your reference, I am 63 years old. I have normal skin, and my skincare issues are fine lines and wrinkles. Those are the issues that I want to work with as I'm moving forward in my skincare routine. The first product that I would absolutely recommend from The Ordinary, and it's one of my absolute favorite products from The Ordinary, that's their niacinamide solution. If you're not familiar with niacinamide, it is a magical ingredient when it comes to skincare. In a nutshell, niacinamide helps almost any skin, regardless of the skin type, to just perform better. That's why I, at 63 years old with fine lines and wrinkles, can get just as much benefit from niacinamide as my 30-year-old daughter with oily skin prone to breakouts can get from niacinamide. We both use the niacinamide from The Ordinary and get extraordinary results. If you're interested in finding out more about the details of what niacinamide could do, I actually did a full video on the niacinamide from The Ordinary, and I'll go ahead and link it for you up here, and I'll put it in the description box down below. Absolutely, niacinamide from The Ordinary would be one of the first products that I would add into my skincare routine beyond the Fab 4, which we've already talked about. The next product is what we've already touched on. That is a good exfoliator. What you'll want to do is go onto the website, look under acids, and start looking at what's available for you and make a choice based on the sensitivity of your skin. If your skin is not sensitive, I highly recommend the BHA Peeling Solution. It is so affordable and so very effective. I use that solution about 2 nights a week, and it keeps my skin so smooth and so soft, honestly, like a baby's bottom. That's how great that peeling solution is. Now, when it says peeling solution, that sounds like something's going to peel off your skin at some point. With this particular solution, no, it doesn't do that. It is much more refined than that. In other words, the changes it makes to your skin doesn't cause a great amount of sloughing or peeling that you're going to notice. It just does a good job of loosening up those dead skin cells and allowing the new skin cells to come forward. If your skin is sensitive, you're going to want to look at either the lactic acid or the salicylic acid. And you'll learn more about these as you get more comfortable with skincare, and you'll know that a lactic acid formula is very mild, a salicylic acid might be a little less mild, so really pick one that's going to work well for your skin type. Another fabulous product from The Ordinary is their hyaluronic acid, and here's another confusing thing about The Ordinary website. The product, hyaluronic acid, you would think it would be under the acid category. It's not. It's under hydrators because hyaluronic acid is a hydrator, even though that has acid in the name. So go ahead and click on hydrators and oil, and if you look almost all the way down, you'll see the hyaluronic acid 2% plus B5. If you don't have hyaluronic acid in your skincare routine, either in your moisturizer or other products, this is a great product and a good place to start to really add that moisture into your skin. Remember, if you're using hyaluronic acid, you need to seal it in with a moisturizer. The hyaluronic acid is going to draw the moisture into your skin, but then you need to seal it in with a moisturizer. If you don't have a hyaluronic acid that you're loving, give this one a try. I think you'll enjoy it. If you have under eye bags and puffiness, one of the solutions that you can use for this is a caffeine solution. The Ordinary has a great caffeine solution, and I use it on those mornings when maybe the night before I ate a little bit too much salt or indulged in a little bit too much ice cream. If you look under the tab More Molecules, you will find their caffeine solution. And how did I know it was under molecules? Because I hunt and pecked and have learned this website. It's just one of those things that you kind of have to do to be able to navigate the Ordinary website. So you can see that they have a caffeine solution of 5% with EGCG. That's a great solution if you have those under eye bags. If you don't worry about this. You simply don't need it. Going back up to hydrators and oils, you'll see that the Ordinary carries a lot of wonderful oils. One of my favorite oils from the Ordinary is the Squalane oil, and I get the 100% plant-derived Squalane. I use this oil for my facial massages and when I'm using my gua sha stone. It's a wonderful oil, very nourishing for the skin, and just has a lovely slip to it. They also carry a 100% organic rosehip seed oil, which I've heard is wonderful. I haven't used it yet, but it's absolutely going to be in my next order. It's a wonderful oil. Rosehip is fabulous for your skin and would offer the same benefits as the Squalane. Now let's scroll down to the category called Peptides. Under Peptides, you're going to find the Buffet. The Buffet is really one of my favorite products from the Ordinary for us over 50 women with mature skin. This particular peptide formula includes Matrixyl 3000 and Matrixyl Syn 6. If you're interested in finding out more about those ingredients, simply go over to the Ordinary website, click on Peptides, and read all about it. It's really an incredibly powerful formula to target fine lines and wrinkles and really encourage regeneration on our mature skin. They also have come out with a buffet formula with copper peptides. If you haven't heard, copper peptides are kind of the darling of the peptide world right now. There's a lot of studies that have indicated that there's some great advances that can be made in fine lines and wrinkles and the firmness of our skin by using copper peptides. And the Ordinary has brought out their own version of it. I haven't used it, but it is on my list to try next. Keep in mind that there are some contraindications for peptides that are listed on the website. If you're using retinols or tretinoin, you can learn more about the buffet formula with the copper peptides on the Ordinary website. They have some great information. Just to recap where I would start with the Ordinary, if I was starting my skincare routine today, I absolutely would start with their niacinamide, with a great exfoliator, add the buffet as I was moving down the line and advancing my skincare routine. The Squalane is wonderful for facial massage and gua sha stone use. The caffeine solution can really help with those pesky under eye bags. And the hyaluronic acid will add the moisture that is so important for us over 50 gals with mature skin. Now that your first order from the Ordinary has come in, you're going to notice something important. All the bottles look alike. That's one thing they do to keep costs down at the Ordinary. They don't have fancy bottles and they don't advertise. You'll never see the Ordinary flip by you on your Facebook page. They just don't do that. They're much more interested in keeping the product line very effective and very affordable, so they don't do fancy packaging and they don't do fancy advertising. So then you got all these products from the Ordinary. How do you tell them apart? I'm going to share a little tip with you that I figured out that has made my morning and evening skincare routine so easy. What I did is I went to the dollar store and I bought these little skinny buckets. I got 2 of them. One's for my morning routine and one is for my evening routine. What I have done is I have just lined up my different serums that I'm going to use for each routine in order of how I want to use them. Because I'm in the bathroom, I don't have my glasses on, I can't see a thing, and I don't want to have to put my glasses on and off in between all my serums. So I have simply lined everything up in the order that I use them in. It makes my morning and evening routine so much easier. So if you're confused about how to keep all your products from the Ordinary straight and in the right order, go ahead and give this a try. I think you might find it useful. The last tip I want to share with you about ordering the Ordinary products is you don't have to go to the Ordinary website. Ulta is now carrying quite a number of the Ordinary products. The last time I looked, they were carrying 31 of the items from the Ordinary. The nice thing is that while Ulta has marked each product up a little bit, it's generally less than $1 per product. In other words, if a product is $7 on the Ordinary website, it's generally not more than $8 on the Ulta website. Why would you end up wanting to pay more from the Ulta website? Well, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I order from the Ordinary a lot, and it takes a long time to get to me. I live in California. I don't know where they ship it from, but it's generally a good 2 weeks before I'll receive my order from the Ordinary, so I have to really plan ahead and put it in early before I run out. When you go to Ulta, you're going to get the products a lot quicker. I might pay a few cents more per product, but actually there's times that I just don't mind. In addition, when I order from the Ordinary, I always want to get up to at least $35 because then I'm going to qualify for the free shipping. Sometimes, because the Ordinary products are so inexpensive, I don't have an order that adds up to $35. Maybe I just need niacinamide and a new squalane oil. That's not going to add up to $35. So then I'll go on over to the Ulta website, get my 2 products from the Ordinary and add some other makeup or other skincare products that I need from the Ulta site, get up to that free shipping threshold, and then I'm good to go. So if the Ordinary website doesn't look attractive to you and you don't really want to have to fight through all those kind of confusing pages, just head on over to Ulta. It'll probably be a simpler and easy shopping solution. One thing I have found, at least the last time I looked on the Ulta website, is that most of the best-selling products from the Ordinary are carried at Ulta, and the price difference really isn't that much. Well, those are my top tips from placing your first order from the Ordinary. I hope you found that useful and helpful and had a lot of your questions answered. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just thrills me when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day, wear your sunscreen, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.